In 3 seconds, this man's flying knee will shatter his opponent's skull. He only wanted to get back the travel money pooled together by the villagers, but he had no idea. This deadly strike will drag him into a gang war worth tens of millions. And ignite the city of sin once and for all. This man's name is Tony. He comes from a poor but deeply devout village. Trained since childhood under Muay Thai masters, he forged a body of steel. His purpose in coming here is to reclaim his village's faith, embodied in the head of an ancient Buddha statue. The one who stole the Buddha head was Bard, an underling of the gang boss known as Brother Flathead. Tony comes to Bangkok with the villagers' pooled travel money, seeking help from his fellow townsman, Uncle Motorcycle. However, this good-for-nothing hustler turns around and steals all of Tony's money. He loses it all at Brother Flathead's underground fight club. By the time Tony arrives, the money has already changed hands. Uncle Motorcycle casually points to the ring. The money is on the reigning champion. Tony steps into the ring, and the announcer loudly asks his name. His opponent looks at the scrawny country boy with disdain. Brother Flathead's rival, Brother Chin, bets everything on a last gamble, putting down 1 million. Brother Flathead sneers and sets the odds at 10 to 1. The fight begins. The fight is over. A perfectly timed flying knee shatters the champion's skull, knocking him out cold. The entire arena falls silent. Brother Flathead loses 10 million baht in an instant. Tony pays no attention to the massive prize money. He takes back the small bag of money meant for the villagers from Brother Chin and turns to leave. All he wants is fairness. Uncle Motorcycle and his partner, Bunny, are hunted down for cheating, and Tony wants no part in it. But when they laid hands on a woman, they crossed his bottom line. He struck back. More than a dozen thugs trapped the three in a narrow alley. An epic street chase erupted. Tony turned Bangkok's streets into a brutal obstacle course. He ran up human barriers, vaulted barbed wire, and slipped through narrow gaps. Every movement was precisely calculated, with nothing wasted. This was Jackie Chan-style parkour, stripped of all comedy. All that remained was pure survival instinct. In the end, he wiped them out with a clean, spinning kick. Seeing Tony's strength, Biker Uncle finally agreed to take him to Bud. They returned to the fight club. The champion that night was arrogant, openly humiliating everyone around him. Tony only wanted answers and had no intention of causing trouble, but Biker Uncle refused to help him any further. Tony had no choice but to step into the ring again. This time, he revealed the true power of ancient Muay Thai. As a combat art ranked foremost among special forces techniques, its practitioners, trained from childhood, smashing coconut trees and hardening shins and elbows like steel. Tony's iron elbows and crushing kicks tore through his opponents. No trick his opponents tried meant anything against his overwhelming power and skill. He defeated 3 fighters in succession. One of them even resorted to cables and knives. But Tony finished them all, snapping wrists with joint locks. Flathead took heavy losses and was consumed by rage. At last, Bud, the man who stole the Buddha head, revealed himself. Tony gave chase immediately, triggering a death-defying chase on motorized tricycles. Bud's henchmen closed in from all sides, while Tony pushed his tricycle to the limit, leaving through traffic. He ducked under the crane arm, and the tricycle was sliced into a makeshift convertible. He slammed the brakes and fishtailed, sending his pursuers headfirst into the river. In the end, both vehicles plunged into the sea. Underwater, Tony made a shocking discovery. This was the stash site where Brother Pingtu hid his stolen goods. Countless stolen Buddha statues lay on the riverbed. With the hideout exposed, Brother Pingtu's smuggling operation took a devastating hit. He blamed everything on Tony and kidnapped Uncle Biker and Bunny Nyonyo. He offered Tony a deal: throw an official fight on purpose. In return, he would give back the Buddha's hand and release the hostages. To save them, Tony agreed. In the ring, Tony faced another Muay Thai elite, Brother Beard. He abandoned all defense, letting heavy punches and elbow strikes rain down on him. Brother Pingtu wanted more than money, he wanted revenge. He intended to utterly destroy this country boy in front of everyone. Tony was beaten bloody, his consciousness fading. Uncle Biker couldn't bear to watch anymore. He threw in the white towel to concede the fight, but the opponent didn't stop, landing a brutal kick that sent Tony flying. The match ended, but Brother Pingtu went back on his word. He took the 3 to the outskirts and ordered his men to kill them. Cornered at last, Tony refused to endure any longer. He took down an assassin and hid behind a gasoline barrel. A bullet struck the barrel, triggering an instant explosion. Flames engulfed Tony's legs. He became a fire-clad warrior, charging at his enemies in blazing fury. Scorching flames fused with the raw power of Muay Thai. He kicked down every last assassin. After forcing out the Buddha head's final hiding place, Tony and Uncle Biker charged toward a massive cave. This was Brother Pingtu's lair. Tony wielded a long staff, blades, and polearms alike. He unleashed every skill he had, wiping out all the guards inside the cave. Deep in the cave, Brother Pingtu was directing his men to cut apart a massive stone Buddha. He used the Buddha hand from Tony's village as leverage. At that moment, the ultimate enforcer, Brother Beard, appeared once again. Tony showed no mercy and went all out. But just as victory was within reach, Brother Beard made a desperate move, injecting multiple doses of stimulants straight into his body. The drugs turned him into a beast that felt no pain. His strength and durability multiplied. Tony was instantly overwhelmed and forced back. With his life hanging by a thread, he saw the massive Buddha statue about to be stolen. The faith of countless people. The power of belief ignited, pulling him back from the brink. As he struck back with the hardest parts of his body in a relentless storm, Iron elbows carved a path, flying knees followed every impact bone-crushing. In the end, Brother Beard collapsed, completely spent. Seeing this, Brother Pingtu finally pulled out a gun. But the instant he fired, Uncle Biker had already lunged at him. Enraged and humiliated, Brother Pingtu swung a sledgehammer, trying to smash Tony's Buddha hand. Uncle Biker shielded it with his own body. Each blow of the massive hammer sent shockwaves through the cave. Behind Brother Pingtu, the giant Buddha head weighing dozens of tons, came crashing down, crushing him into pulp. Those who commit countless evils are doomed to destroy themselves. Uncle Biker also succumbed to his severe injuries. Before dying, he placed the Buddha hand into Tony's hands. This cynical street tough, in his final moment, redeemed faith with his life. Tony returned to the village with the Buddha hand. The mellow bells rang once more, and the village returned to its former serenity. He arrived as a simple villager, and he left the same way. All the turmoil of the city no longer had anything to do with him.